Hello, I am here with Tim Hallbeck, and he is running for mayor of Cottonwood Heights. Tim is a retired high-tech professional with over 40 years of experience working in Microsoft, IBM, Apple, Federal Express, Yahoo, Overstock, Lotus, and many others. He graduated from Texas A&M University in 1986 with a degree in computer science and a minor in math. He has lived and worked in many parts of the country, including Texas, Oregon, Illinois, Massachusetts, California, Kentucky, and of course, here in Utah. He is divorced and has one daughter that attends Utah Valley University in Provo. She is majoring in molecular biology. Tim started working in Utah in 2003 with a company called Captiva and has been a full-time Cottonwood Heights resident since 2010. Tim can regularly be found at city meetings and would like to serve our city as your mayor. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Tim, why did you decide to run for mayor?
Well, I've been engaged with the City Hall and the city management and various projects for the past 6 years or so. And I feel that I have pretty good input. I have a pretty good background in many different areas. I've managed quite a few people at quite a variety of companies. I'm quite well engaged in some of the outdoor projects that we're going here, and I want to have more input and I want to have more say in what's going on.
Great. So what do you feel are like the three most pressing issues for our city, and what is your plan to address those?
Well, the first one I think is the safety of the kids. As we've seen recently at the high school across the street, we need to have proper staffing of our police force, especially our SRO officers. We need to make sure that all the sidewalks are fixed so that the kids can get to and from school. And so for me, that's number one. Number two is also fairly recent. That's the educational thesis that have gone on. This, CRT, BLM, a number of other three-letter acronyms. I think we really need to start paying attention more than we have been. We've kind of let the county level school district pieces happen, and we've kind of been ancillary to that. I think we need to take a more active part of that. And then lastly, and most importantly, we need to stop spending money. We've got a number of crazy projects that are very, very expensive. We want to spend $500,000 to repurpose water at the splash pad. I think that's nuts. We want to spend $650,000 on solar panels for our roof when we only have a $4,500 bill per month. I think that's crazy. We want to spend $550 million on a gondola. I think we can do without that for a little while. So then there's a number of other projects that are like that I think we just need to bring under control.
Great. So what strengths, talents, and experience would you bring to the city council?
Well, I've worked with a lot of different companies, a lot of different personalities, a lot of different projects, some of them high-tech, some of low-tech. I grew up, one side of my family was an oil family, the other side was a farming family. So I got exposed to both the executive side of things and the just getting yourself, your hands dirty. Growing up, I spent from probably 1977 to 1982 mowing 16 acres of stuff every morning, every Saturday morning, and then getting the hay baler and then hauling hay. So when it comes to getting your hands dirty or doing executive level things, I think I can bring a mix of both of those skills.
Great. So what is your vision for the city over the next 4 years of service?
One of the things that I think is missing, that I think we really need, is a real chamber of commerce. What we used to have Overstock, and we used to have a number of other high-tech companies that have since moved to Midvale and similar down to Draper and some other places. And we need to encourage that. There's no reason why we aren't a high-tech center, especially for drones, for automated vehicles, given that we have flat areas, we have hilly areas, we have sunny areas, we have desert areas, we have 4 seasons. We are absolutely perfect for Amazon delivery services, for whatever Google's coming up with, whatever Apple's coming up with, that kind of thing. We should have a high-tech center, and we should be encouraging those things to come and base themselves here in Cottonwood Heights. And a Chamber of Commerce, I believe, is the way to go to do that.
Great. So why should people vote for you?
Well, I'm outstandingly handsome. There's a certain element of realism, and then there's what do we want to do emotionally, and what can we really do realistically, and what can we do financially. And I bring a balance of those things, given my background. of, this is when you have to hire, this is when you hire people, this is when things are going down, and you have to fire people no matter how much you don't want to. And these are things you spend capital projects you spend money on. These are projects you don't. And I have a pretty good judge of that and a pretty good track record of doing that. So.
Great, thank you so much. It has been really nice getting to know you.